Our last story that we have on here is the New Jersey National Guard, a member of which blew the whistle on a lack of COVID-19 safety. What is happening in New Jersey?
So we've been covering these stories of people in workplaces who have their concerns of safety and the lack of precautions shot down. They're told to go away. This source, who remains anonymous, a National Guard member in New Jersey, in the Army National Guard, spoke to a local radio station in New Jersey, 101.5, and mentioned that he came forward because he cares about soldiers, for them to be put at risk and their families at risk, especially at a time when there's no mission. It seems so needless. And so there were these photos that went around of these National Guard members sitting in a mess hall close to each other. The governor was upset to see these photos, but then also this source provides some information about the disdain that is existent towards having any kind of proper precautions. He points out that the soldiers are being made responsible for supplying their own personal protective equipment. He says that even though the Defense Department guidance says that face coverings should be washed regularly, many soldiers are re-wearing their filthy face coverings, according to this radio station. So, and he goes on, he or she goes on. No soldier is really local to here. If you're a soldier here, you probably come from throughout the state. And then you have 100 people coming from every county in the state congregating and then releasing them back home to their parents and other loved ones. We also have some older soldiers. My concern was they were going to potentially infect each other and then spread it statewide. There's an example here of when they confronted higher ranking officials, but this whistleblower says they seem to act like the whole thing is a hoax because their actions do not back up their stated concerns for safety. So they basically diminish the threat and do not believe that they need to do much of anything. There are soldiers who have been worried about contracting the virus. They've had to seek and pay for their own testing that has not been provided by the National Guard, according to this whistleblower. And the soldiers who did not want to share sleeping tents during a 3-night field training exercise at Fort Dix, where there was a single hand washing station for about 100 people that was inoperable. They had to purchase tents at their own expense. So it seems like at every juncture, the safety is a cost that you have to take on. And I don't think we can divorce this from the larger picture in the United States. Everywhere, whether it's in a government institution or a corporate institution, we are seeing this where it is, and these are working class people primarily who take this work and decide to sign up for the National Guard usually. So these working class people forced to take on the cost of protecting them from COVID-19. That's the consistent thread through almost all of these stories.